Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Everyone as in me, Sam, Ian. Wonderful.
I feel like you hesitated a lot. Did you forget I was here?
Everyone, including me and Sam, and Ian.
And I guess Ian. Yes.
I forgot about Ian. How is everyone doing today? Ian, in the bottom left. I'm going to get this right this time.
Ian's broadcasting live out of the Comedy Cellar.
Wow.
Oh, I thought you were gonna answer how I was doing. Do you want to just go?
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
1 second.
Ian is good, but he didn't eat that much today, and he was feeling. Doing good. He had a really big poop today, and
Oh shit! I heard about that actually.
and he was really.
Yeah.
He didn't go yesterday, and it was so big that he was gonna take a picture, but then he didn't.
I was just sitting there. Time was passing. I got the red ring around my
Yes, it
bum. I was
does.
on the toilet for so long.
The red ring of death.
And then
Yeah,
you got
the
up
red
and
ring of bum.
your
Did you
legs
get-
were all dead.
Yeah, my legs were asleep.
Did you get air when you did you get lift off?
Oh,
when you
well,
found
actually,
that
when I
happened?
stood up, I was sitting on the toilet for so long there was just like this intense suction when I stood up, just because the air pressure had changed. Yeah.
Right, because the weather. Because the weather.
I was on the
outside
toilet for
changed.
so long. The inside of the toilet was hot, and the outside of the toilet had cooled off as it had become night.
Yeah.
So just the middle of my butt cheeks were sweating
It's-
inside the ring.
I'm so glad Sam's in tune with like how all of our days were. You know.
How was my day?
How was your day? It was pretty good, except for getting pulled over
poops.
by strangely Avril Lavigne, weirdly driving an old police cruiser.
Yeah, turns out she needed a job.
So she became a cop. I get it.
That's
She
the only
she was
really,
The
a
music
skater
career
boy, but
hasn't-
now she's a cop.
yeah, it's the
Yeah.
only forced hiring.
She said, "See you later, boy," and became a cop.
Became a cop.
That's what happened.
It's really rough.
Yeah. She I guess
She
the
has
music,
shot a lot of people since she started as a cop. No one is talking about it, but like, damn.
Avril
I don't
Lavigne is
think
insane.
you're supposed to average like 1 kill a day.
I know, she got really racist.
Like all of a sudden,
I
too.
don't-
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. Ever since her music career ended, it just got really tough for her. I mean, can you really blame her? The music career ended.
She
like,
said,
she's
"See you
sad,
later,
yeah.
boy," to her music
Yeah,
career.
she's just doing her
Became a
job.
cop.
Yeah, she's just doing her job as a blue life that matters.
It's whatever problems he responds to. They might shoot her first, so she needs to be ready to shoot them first all the time, no matter what, and then write a fucking sick pop single about it.
I know, she shot 2 people when after they got in a car accident.
It
they
was
were
really
calling for to clear.
They're like,
to
can you
cau-
please help me?
Yeah, caution off the road so people would go around
she
the
just-
accident, and she just pulled up and shot them both.
Well,
dead.
she heard help differently. Can you please help me? It's like, oh, help me die now so that I don't have to feel all this pain.
yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
That's
it's
very
putting. She puts
logical.
people out of their misery.
Yeah.
That's what she
And
does.
Commendable.
She was defending herself.
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course.
yeah, it's not her
Like,
fault that there's a few.
another accident could have happened.
It's not her fault that she works with a few bad apples.
Yeah.
Like Danny McBride, objectively terrible cop, super racist cop, killed a lot of people cop, but like Avril Lavigne's an okay person. She just like works near Danny
Yeah.
McBride.
But Danny McBride has the great cop barbecues, the ones that
They're
he
so
like
good.
fills the troughs with ice and puts all the drinks in
Oh,
the
yeah.
backyard.
he
has,
makes
like,
he
50
makes
all-
that punch with sherbet and ginger ale.
Sherbet.
Sherbet.
Yeah.
There's no R in it.
the
I've
whole
had this
squadron
fight before.
comes
I'll
out.
have it again. Well, Joe is finally unable to talk. Thank God.
I think the audio is dead.
We've kicked him off the
Oh
podcast.
no. Okay, so we have to entertain
Can
everyone.
no one hear me?
Can you juggle?
Can anyone hear me?
We can't hear you.
Can you hear Joe? Can anyone hear?
This
Joe?
is great audio. content. Az is burping right into the microphone.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. I think we're all going, Joe.
Way to make it better.
Ugh. Ew.
Can anyone hear me?
Yay.
Really?
Are,
Yep.
are you ready to participate
Can
Am
you
I
hear
here?
in
us?
literal
I can hear you.
libel against
The
famous
three
Why
of
is
people?
it so weird? Okay, whatever. Oh, there we go.
So this has been a fun little thing where we
All
told
right.
lies that could get us sued, but I wanted to. I had a good opening topic. Well, I don't know if it's
Let's
good.
hear it.
I'll let you be the judge. I won't put words in your mouth. So I read today an article, which is on my phone.
What
Really
kind?
fun article.
He read-
Atlantic.
He read
Me-
today an article.
Medium,
Very good.
BuzzFeed.
Oh, I thought you had switched to oceans, and I was like confused. ScienceAlert.com. So be alerted.
Mhm.
Basically, well, it's very
Yeah.
hard to read the title because, here we go. Ice sheet melting is perfectly in line with our worst case scenario predictions. So basically, you guys know the International Panel for Climate Change. They did some looking at the climate, and they were like, how is it changing? And they thought about it, and they looked at it, and they thought about it some more, and then they wrote about it. And they wrote about basically a 70 centimeter sea rise coming on 2100, I think. Yeah. And they have to revise that prediction now because we are already meeting the worst case scenario for it.
Ooh, better
we
than
have
expected.
we have.
Damn.
Well, that's
Oh.
one way to think about it.
Oh, worse than expected.
Yeah, worse.
Greater
so
than
that's-
expected.
That's 16 inches of sea level rise. And I guess what I wanted to ask was, with the world ending, how are you guys preparing for the apocalypse?
Well, I was
Yeah.
getting some good practice in this past weekend as the
Pooping?
sun turned dark yellow in the middle of the day,
Yeah.
And red,
and
yeah.
Everyone's skin is sepia toned.
and it was 195 degrees here.
195. You
Yeah.
heard it right.
it was 195
Just
degrees
5 degrees shy
Kelvin.
of 200.
Kelvin, so it was
Kelvin,
actually
oh, wow.
really, really
Wow.
cold.
No. That would be pretty.
Extremely
No,
cold.
Oh wait, yes it would, because
273 is 0 Celsius.
It's very cold. I'm sorry for doubting you.
Yeah, it was roughly like
Cold one.
83 degrees
cold,
below
very
0 centigrade.
And
So
it's-
anyone else can just start plugging
So that's
these
how
in.
you prepared by just being cold.
Yeah.
That's how you're preparing for the apocalypse. You
I
haven't
might have
gotten
been
a tribal
just-
tattoo or learned how to make cars really cool and scary.
I just wore a loincloth.
Okay, that's good. Did
Yeah.
you fashion the loincloth, or did you buy a designer
Absolutely.
The
loincloth?
Sub-Zero loincloth.
Yes, out of an American flag, so everyone knows where I
Nice.
stand.
So you put your penis right on the American flag.
So everyone knows that I stand.
Okay, good, yeah, very good. How long is the loincloth? Did you make it extra long just to trick people into thinking?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
It doesn't need to be very long, but it is very long. Yeah.
It's just, all you really needed was the washing machine instruction tag.
I just needed 1 star.
Yeah.
I just needed one of the 50. I made 50 loincloths.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you're
Whoa.
really prepared.
Yeah, that's actually a great way to prepare.
one star each.
You just when one gets crusty, throw it away, move on to the next one.
I'm tossing them in the trash, just like plastic bottles
Okay,
and
cool.
reusable and single-use masks.
Okay, excellent. Yeah. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
I thought we were just putting the mask directly into the ocean.
Yeah, I just
that would
That's
be
what
more
I've been doing.
efficient.
well, what I've been doing is I've been buying bottles of water and then dumping them out in the ocean and then just throwing the bottle in the ocean.
Yeah, that's what it's for, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why that's all of our duty, to buy bottles of water and throw them in the ocean,
Yeah.
as well as masks.
Man, you guys are so smart. I've been over here just
Recycling.
driving in circles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought
Yep,
that was
yep, yep,
enough,
yep.
but I guess
Yep,
I'm
yep,
wrong.
yep.
No, there is that idea or that philosophy of where it's kind of on to capitalism where you can't stop it, so you just have to support it so much to increase the rate that it's gonna implode on itself
So
and end.
we just have to drive it to drive it right into the ground as fast
exactly.
as possible.
So it blows up in itself. the
Speed it up.
fastest.
Yeah. Well,
Alternatively-
enjoy what you got now
Yeah.
at
Enjoy it
all
so hard.
costs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so hard. Alternatively, if we can get a bunch of really uncool people to really be all about capitalism, then young people will just sort of think it's not cool. And then
Yeah,
they're
that's
not.
actually a great marketing
Yeah,
strategy.
yeah.
Actually, I think that's
who's
what's
really
happening.
on the out in terms of celebrities?
On the
Mickey
out,
Rourke.
on the, I'm sorry, on the what? On the out?
On the out, who's leaving? Who's really in right now? Who's hot and who's not?
Who's hot?
Who's hot and who's
I
not?
feel like this is a real 90-degree turn from the apocalypse. But yeah, I wanna know who is not. I'll tell you who's not. No one buys Sesame Street character shirts anymore. When was the last time you saw someone ironically wear like a Cookie Monster shirt?
What about
At
not
least
ironically?
8 years. So well. So
I truly love the Cookie
Sesame
Monster.
Street's on its way out.
Like children.
Ellen
So
DeGeneres
Sesame
on her
Street.
way out.
I
Yeah.
disagree. Sesame Street's got second legs. It's gonna take off.
I think Ellen
I'm buying
DeGeneres
stock
is
in
out,
Sesame
and so is
Street.
Woody Allen. So if they could
Woody
support,
Allen's very out.
if they could
Yeah.
support capitalism, yeah. Well, I guess they do.
Did you
They
hear that Woody
absolutely
Allen
do.
has just been buying a ton of like stock in the stock market?
Yeah, he loves day trades.
Yeah,
What's up with that?
So good. I hear Ellen is really getting into hedge funds.
Yeah, and it's
Really?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I heard her say, "Let the buyer choose."
She's all about, and customer is always right,
Mhm.
and employees are never right.
Ever. I heard Louis
Employees
C.K.
are always
I
wrong.
know
I
that's
heard
such a like honestly fucked up cynical thought. The customer's always right.
I heard that Louis C.K. is really
Even
into
if they don't know
supply
what they're
side
talking about,
economics.
and they're an asshole.
It's like I thought I was spending 5 days a week here.
Yeah. Well, that's not that much time. It's only 5 days a week.
Oh yeah, it's only a mere
What?
40 hours of my waking
It's only
life
5 days a week. Like the 5 days a week we have to play flag football now.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What were you gonna do with those 40 hours of your life? Watch porn? It's not that valuable.
Yeah, I was.
I was
Okay.
gonna make it.
Oh, well, that might be more
yeah.
valuable. Why are you doing that?
I'm a little disappointed. I don't know why I thought of this, but I thought of it back when we were talking about the end of the world stuff. But camouflage condoms? Why isn't that a thing?
Why would it be a thing, Joe?
I don't know.
On like a real tree brand condom.
So
Because
when
people
she
that-
asks, "Is it in yet?" you can say, "I genuinely do not know."
Do you
That
see-
would
do
be
you see it?
camouflage to a vagina.
Yeah, it's just
It would be a
flesh-colored.
condom that looks like a vagina on a penis. So when you have sex
Oh,
with them, you can't see your penis. You're like, wait a minute, is that your
Wow,
vagina? Is that
darling,
your
what are you
penis?
doing?
I can't tell. Wait, do I have a penis or is that just my condom?
I
Yeah.
do feel that the camouflage repping, you know,
I'd like it to
Group.
come back a little bit more.
they really rep everything camo car seats,
Mhm.
camo frames on their sunglasses, camo hats,
Camo cars.
cars. Yeah, sometimes the whole car.
Yeah.
I hear now they're
mailboxes.
buying fake plants that are camo colored.
I think
That's good.
my favorite.
Is that all I get?
Huh. You got a
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
told you.
breathed out
Can
of
we-
my
I'm just
nose.
pepper.
Sam, can we give Ian a standing breath?
Okay.
Thank you. I
Wonderful.
I want to thank everyone who helped me get
Oh,
here.
John says, from whose point of view does it look like a vagina? The vagina condom.
The
Does
co-
a
the
vagina look
condom's point
different
of view.
depending on?
From the condom.
Does it?
POV.
Is a
From the
vagina like
inside,
one of
but-
those holographic stickers where depending on which angle you look at it from, it looks completely different? Like, it
Ooh,
looks like
I
a-
missed the
now
first part of the
that's the
question. I just
idea.
heard
is
hologram.
it like one of those holographic stickers?
Is
where,
what like it?
a
The
vagina?
condom. The
Oh.
vagina condom.
Oh yeah, when you like walk
So you're looking to the
forwards
right.
and then you walk backwards a little
Yeah.
bit, and
You have to like cross your eyes to see the real picture.
Yeah.
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 I like that. Yeah, that's a good
Definitely.
idea.
But what's more end of the
Is
world
it-
stuff? That was a
Yeah.
good
How are you preparing for the end of the world?
Oh, well, I think we all are as a society. We're getting better at taking in a lower oxygen take by breathing in through the masks. So we're all just like getting a little bit high and depriving
Mhm.
ourselves. And soon we'll get ready for more nitrogen ratio in our bodies. Right? Because didn't you say that we're just like, we have so much nitrogen in the world?
There's a lot of
And
there's
we
a lot
just
of
can't.
nitrogen in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
ratio is just getting higher and higher.
I don't think it is. I think we're getting. You know what? I'm not a environmental scientist.
Well,
don't
I know that all the fires are, all the trees are burning, so less oxygen being produced.
Did we
right?
determine that the fire was caused by a gender reveal party?
Oh, the
Oh,
one in
yeah.
San Bernardino was.
That's so
Fucking
sick.
fuck. Can you imagine? Like, what gender
Ugh.
was he? Fire, demon.
Yeah.
A gender reveal party is something I wish didn't exist.
Imagine
that exists way
Imagine
more.
being the baby, knowing that
Your
your
They're partying
dad,
without you.
your dad set off a horrible California wildfire.
Ugh. Now these people that have gender reveal parties, they still have wedding showers or or baby showers.
A gender reveal party is
It-
not to get gifts. It is to reveal whether or not your baby has.
I think it is the baby shower.
I mean,
Wait, is
they
it
had
really?
better. They had better
I thought it was a
combine
same
them.
thing.
separate
They had
thing.
better combine them, or else
Yeah.
I am going to just
Okay, see you tomorrow
start killing.
for the baby shower.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking up gender reveal parties and just start murdering the parents every time.
I'm gonna
'cause
start
this is
having.
insane.
I want to start having gender reveal parties for adults. Like everyone just wears really thick coats all the time, and when you get really close to someone, you have a gender reveal party. You're like, I'm a boy.
Like right before you have sex with them.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Aw.
No.
Yeah.
Your
Aw.
personality was so attractive.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, we
Damn,
can
damn.
change the world.
I mean, that's what we all will be. We'll just morph into
Just be
one.
genderless,
Yeah.
robed figures.
Genderless blobs.
So that is how I'm preparing for the apocalypse. I am slowly removing all like biological gender identity from myself and from my offspring,
Genderless
Yeah,
meat
remove
funnels.
it from your offspring.
so that we
while
can
you-
become a perfect,
While you have the chance.
a perfect species, all made out of course, recycled plant material.
Now, if you were
Very efficient.
genderless, would you go by genderedless?
Genderedless.
Yeah,
So,
genderedless.
Without having
you-
been gendered.
Would you get sexual degendering surgery where you become like a Ken doll or something like that?
Wait, degendering. Wait,
It would be
hold on. I'm sorry.
ungendering. It wouldn't be sexual reassignment.
in
It would be
my-
sexual ungendering
In my
surgery.
sexual Marxist utopia, you are born without a gender. The gender
Yes.
belongs to the
But then
community.
then you're gonna have some subgroup that's demanding to get penis
Mhm.
surgery or vagina
Yes.
Well,
Are we
gender
talking
belongs to
no
the community,
genitals?
so if the community decides that someone gets a gender, they can have
Gender
it. But it
belongs
comes,
to the
they have to work
community.
for it, and it comes from the surgery gender stockpile.
I see.
Oh, yeah.
The gender
I forgot that
stockpile.
stocks are really cool.
We're gonna own the mean. we're
Well,
gonna own
Ellen
the means of
DeGeneres
gender.
likes them, so.
Oh yeah.
She's a big fan.
And Woody Allen.
Yeah.
I think Harvey Weinstein too.
Yeah,
I've
Harvey
also-
Weinstein. Oh, did you hear what Harvey
So good.
Weinstein said yesterday? he
He
said
loves stock.
he said may the best company win.
Yeah. And Warren Buffett
You-
was just himself.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
And Warren Buffett said what he usually says because I don't know.
Which is nothing.
That's what we're talking about.
I have been preparing for the apocalypse by stockpiling goods from Sky Mall magazine because I think
Well, those are the most valuable
yeah,
things.
I think that's going to be the new currency.
Well, I've been stockpiling things from late night infomercials.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So maybe we can start.
So
We
it's
can
a
open
lot
up a
of it's a lot of
marketplace.
slankets.
Yeah, and just like vacuums without electricity.
I've been stockpiling the people from late night infomercials who were just incapable of performing simple tasks. We've got a noise band going in my garage.
That's awesome.
It's very
People
influential.
that don't know how to pour drinks or something like that.
And they're all in black and white. It's,
Yeah,
it's
it's
weird.
wild.
Ah.
Yeah, you think that's the film. It's not the film.
That's a wonderful thing.
Unfortunately, their opinions are very black and white too, which makes it really hard to have a
They're just
conversation.
not open-minded. So you want to have real conversations.
Yeah, we're not friends. We're just in the band together, you know.
Yeah.
Oh
We
dang!
go to work, we get our check, we go home. Mhm.
Those were the best things, weren't they? Did you watch a lot of those when you were a kid?
They were really good.
Not a lot
I
of
watched
them.
them all the
They're
time.
all so dumb.
I
Like
know.
about like having good posture. And it's like this will change your life. Look at this guy.
I loved all the fake sparkles. I do love
Yeah.
the
Oh,
the
yeah.
climactic moment in those commercials is when they turn to look at the camera.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Everything, and it look
Wait,
at.
do
Oh
it
my
to the
goodness!
webcam.
It
Oh.
works.
Your webcam's your camera. Oh yeah.
There it
That-
is.
yeah.
Beautifully done.
Is that good?
I liked it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm practicing all. Look, I didn't
Oh
want
my
to say,
gosh, you're
but
so good at this.
my bandmates have convinced me to do a bit of acting in commercials.
Camera work.
Yeah.
You
I've got
are
an
my-
OnlyFans where I only do infomercials.
Yeah, it's like your wrists are go limp every time you want to cut something with a knife.
Yeah. Just really, you really have to method act to be in those infomercials, you know.
Yeah.
Pretty incredible. I hear they spend a week or so getting into the And then if you try to talk to them during that week, it's just all, well, let me tell you how I can make your life better. And you're like, all right, yeah, you did this 5 minutes ago, man. Just stop saying it's like, no, I got to tell you about the Sling Blade or whatever the fuck they're selling you.
Can we talk about this knot in your kitchen? Like, you have dumped all of the Tupperware out of your cabinet 6 times in the last 30
And
minutes.
it's like, why does your house have 6 kitchens?
Yeah, it's wild.
No living room.
I thought we were going to watch the game in the living room. It's just another kitchen.
Yeah.
Set kitchens are some of the best things. I love the idea of just the set kitchen.
Yeah, and they make it,
It's
and
not
then
even a
they're
real
like,
kitchen.
actually, I already have it ready. Here it is.
So, wait, hold on. So, for the infomercials, they like perfectly set up the kitchen. And they're like, no, fuck it up. I'm not looking at anything.
Oh, okay.
So my brain is very small. And in order to do more than one thing at a time, I have to start shutting down non-critical processes, and vision is the first thing to go. And then I just go like, totally
it'll
catatonic.
black out a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I have such a piercing gaze that frightens people who have weak wills like Joe.
You really pierce your gaze into me.
What else do I do to you?
Yeah. Ian's a gay piercer. Act it out.
In the
act it
movie,
out,
this
act
was
it
the
out.
unmade sequel to Snowpiercer, the second train.
Oh,
but
so
it
you
was
want a belly
much
button
more
ring?
fun. Yeah.
That'd be cute.
Ian's
Did
gaze.
you just turn me down because I peeked so hard?
That was Sam.
That was me. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Sorry, my gaze,
just
what about
peeked
it?
so hard.
Can you throw me a beer?
Ian, would you mind not peeking so hard in my house?
I can't help it, man.
Would you quit peeking and piercing?
You know,
Are these
work hard.
the same ones from last
work hard,
week?
peak hard. No, these are different.
Oh, you
beers.
brought it already open?
Mm.
Are you complaining about the free beer I have brought for apparently just myself?
Let's talk about these beers. And we are sponsored by Lagunitas.
No, stop. We're not sponsored by anyone.
We're sponsored
I
by.
wasn't complaining. I
We're
was just,
sponsored by Roof
It
Soup.
sounded like we are sponsored by Roof Soup. That's
Sam,
real.
can you give us an explanation about Roof Soup and how we're sponsored by them?
Oh yeah. Speaking of tasty minerals that enhance your body, Roof Soup is it is a superfood. So it has.
So what's in it?
It is the highest nutrients out of any food. So it's just full of nutrients is what it's made out of.
Oh shit! I love nutrients.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got 100% of the daily recommended.
All the
value of
vitamins
nutrients.
you need. It has.
Wow, tell me more.
It also has local San Diego jet fuel.
Does it have any soot or ash during the times of the fire?
Oh yeah, if you get like the fresh November batch, you'll get the nice September ash.
Wow. And does that have
That real
magnesium in it?
Smoky flavor.
Gives that smoky Roof Soup flavor that
Yeah.
we all love. It's the fall version.
Mm-hmm.
People
it's
talk
like,
pumpkin spice.
yeah.
I talk smoky Roof Soup.
We also guarantee that it has got at least 1 part per million. It's a boy.
Wonderful.
yeah.
Wonderful. Genders are frequently revealed near Roof Soup preparation.
yeah.
It's totally
the
coincidental.
factory is rented out.
As it doubles as
the
a
gender factory is
as a gender factory.
Yeah, Ian's Gender Factory.
Every gender gets
Yes,
decided.
Gender Factory. That's my that's my new pop punk band.
Ian's Gender Factory. He's got this factory that says Ian's Gender Factory. Don't worry, the G is flipped around backwards
The
to
G
be
is-
a little more.
the
like,
G is silent.
For fun.
Like a Babies R Us kind of nod.
Yeah. Gender Factory.
Genders are us.
Genders are us.
Genders.
Wow.
It's really
wonderful.
hard. It's really hard to make gender factories ever since we sort of shut down a lot of our manufacturing in China. We've had to locally source a lot of our gender materials. Yeah, it's really expensive to make gender in America.
Yeah, it's tough. There's a lot of tariffs on it.
Yeah, why are there so many tariffs on gender?
Crazy. It's
That's
crazy.
wild. That's why so many people are opting just for like a they them pronoun nowadays. It's much
Instead
cheaper.
of going to
I
the
get
Gender
that.
Factory.
Yeah. It's much cheaper.
Ian's,
People think
Ian's Gender House.
There's this dollar store.
that's my grill that is attached to my gender factory.
That's
good.
yeah.
So there's this dollar store by my house. and,
Hibachi grill.
They have they have balloons at the dollar store.
Ian's gender walk.
Okay, I guess I'll
Sorry,
save
Sam,
this
go ahead.
conversation.
All right. Do you
for-
feel like me yet?
Go ahead, Sam.
I feel very not even.
What's it feel like to be pepper? Yeah.
I feel like a paprika, honestly, like very
Wow.
limited use, special occasion use.
Very good.
Oh, I was just gonna say that there's this dollar store by my house that has balloons, and they have like classic happy birthday, wedding ones, and then they have baby shower ones, and they have it's a girl, it's a boy, and then there's like just the general ungendered baby one,
It's a baby.
and it just says "Oh baby," and it just says like
"Oh baby."
it says like a picture of like a tiny like cute lion on it, and it's yellow.
It's yellow. Of
Mhm.
course, it's yellow or green.
Mhm.
Literally any
baby.
clothes
What?
now red or blue.
Well,
Blues for boys.
Since
Mhm.
when is red for girls?
Do you know that blue?
What are you talking
Did you
about?
know
Red for girls.
Did you know that pink was?
Yes, we all know the colors used to be switched.
Okay, well, thanks for really taking the air
I
out of
didn't
my
know that.
baby balloon.
Okay.
It's ever since you.
No,
it's
I'm-
because you interrupted with
I'm
the
not-
with the
I'm not-
gender walk.
I don't want to tell you anymore.
Wait, is
I
it
know, that's
is it
exactly how I felt
wait
earlier.
is it a gender walk? Like you go on a walk to decide your gender.
gender
this
walk-
is the gender
The
walk.
gender walk is the boardwalk attached to my gender factory.
Gender factory.
It
It's
is
a nice
I
lake loop.
so it-
a nice 1.4 miles.
I didn't
Mhm.
yeah I didn't want to advertise here on the show, but since we're already doing it, I do have a gender theme park called Gender World.
What?
It's not fun at all. It is kind of too woke, and I do bring
Mhm.
in my infomercial bandmates to just kind of be obtuse about like political issues.
I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they also don't sell food. They only sell like hormone shots. So everyone there is just a raging bitch.
You can eat them if you want. That's an option. You don't have to get them injected,
Yeah.
but they don't taste very good.
just hyped up.
Don't worry, your fake doctors from your infomercials are injecting them in for people for them.
They're actually missing most of the time.
Obviously,
They are not good
they're
at
not
it.
real
Yeah.
doctors.
Yeah. We keep one cadaver
Zoom
around.
in. Yeah.
Y'all want to go for a break, and then we'll come back and we'll do whatever the fuck the next
That
thing
is exactly what I'd like to do.
Yeah.
All right,
Wow,
everyone, we're gonna
okay.
go to a break. We'll be right.
Can we play that good song on the way to the break?
Be right back. Be right back. Yeah. I like it. I forgot what you look like without it though.
Really?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Ian's thinking of becoming Amish.
That isn't. Well, yeah.
Amish.
Wow, that goes on. I forget how
Wow.
long that is sometimes. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting rid of my car. Thinking about getting my beard longer. My clothes stiffer. My wives more of them. So many wives.
Multiplied.
How many wives are the Amish allowed to
Actually,
have?
you know what? You can't get wives multiplied.
The Amish are
You
not
have no wives.
polygamists, right?
No, they're not.
Okay, so I do have to get at least probably one wife.
Yeah, and then a lot of children.
Well, I guess I don't have to birth them, so that's okay.
Audio.
Don't
turn?
worry.
I don't know
They'll
that I
find
really
some
want
good
to.
hips.
I think even the Amish world is going to get rocked by climate change in the next century. I don't know that I want my Amish wife to be bringing a lot of kids into the world either.
I don't know. Have you ever been to Pennsylvania before?
Is that important?
There's a lot of Amish people there.
Do I have to have seen an Amish person to want to be an Amish person?
Maybe on Saturday we could watch an episode of Breaking Amish. That would be good. I think that's what I need. It's a little trash reality TV.
Is Amish like you haven't fully committed to being
Ish. You're just ish.
Hey, all right. Time to transition.
All right,
Joe,
so
you
Same
wanted
I
thing
wanted to
with
tell
the
you.
about-
Jews.
There was one thing I wanted to talk about
The
that I thought was
Jewish
really
joke.
important was
No one got it.
That's pretty good.
Just going off, just building on the Amish.
No, Joe, ignore
Yeah.
the joke. Ignore all the jokes around you.
I like-
and instead of
I don't
enjoying the
like
moment,
to.
why don't you just press on in to your your topic,
What
which I
did-
won't spoil for you.
Oh, thank you. So I was some years ago I was driving as an Uber driver in the United States. Sorry, I was clapping.
Why would we clap for that?
I was clapping for the US.
Doesn't sound good.
Anyways, I was driving as an Uber driver, and I picked someone up, and he was talking on the phone. He's like, "Oh, and she's always leaving at this time, and you don't know what she's doing, but you're worried that she might be cheating on you." This is what I'm overhearing. I didn't even talk to the guy about it, and I'm like,
That's
"Is this?"
probably the right move.
I was like, "Is this guy actually a private investigator?" And then I really started
they
thinking,
prefer private eye.
whatever. And I started thinking, I just started listening to the things that he was saying. He's like, and you're really worried about her cheating on you. Have things been going poorly in your relationship lately? And asking all these really weird, just other alternate universe type questions, in my opinion, of just speaking to an arbitrary person trying to catch your wife or girlfriend or husband or whatever cheating on you. What I don't know. I like that just doesn't seem like something that would really exist, but that being around it was just so strange that I started to think about like, how is this guy living this life? Who's just like, you know what I really want to do? Bust cheating couples. This just sounds fun. Do you think he got cheated on and now he's just like, I
Joe.
want to do this.
Oh, yeah.
I want to do this.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened.
It has to be.
And he just was like, I'm gonna ruin every cheater's
He's doing
life
the
for
Lord's
rest of-
work now. Like,
I don't
That's
know.
insane.
When I think about it, like, if the only two things I was good at the end of the day, taking pictures and parkour. Do I have any option other than to be a PI?
well, you have to be not that good at parkour.
And also not
you have
that
to be
good at
bad enough to get
pictures.
like into comical.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to be like,
Oh, they gotta be.
you have to be
fancy,
like,
right.
you have to be like okay at picture, like pretty good at pictures
Almost
and
bad
pretty
at pictures.
and pretty good.
Okay, so what you
I'm pretty
actually
good at
need,
parkour.
you need a disposable camera and know how to do a somersault. Those are
Yeah,
like the.
but you
Yeah.
also have no like composition training, and it's just really blurry and out of focus.
You know, really, like I don't know.
Why are you using an old Nokia to take pictures?
It's so funny because the I don't know. I mean, they do other stuff too, right? They don't just
just investigate privately.
Yeah.
Well, that's like I would
mean, they
say
probably-
No,
the-
no, they don't just talk about.
the
It's
the
not
top
all
thing that
about
needs-
cheating.
Yeah, the top thing that needs investigating is cheating, though, right?
Yeah, there are no
Yeah.
greater
I
crimes.
mean, that's pretty much it. I mean,
every crime eventually boils
the
down
only
to cheating.
it's the only thing that
Yeah.
people are really against, society's really against, that is absolutely not illegal, is that. So then they had to make up their own version of police to police people cheating on each other.
Exactly, and at the end, when you get that fuzzy picture, the PI
So good.
and the person that hired the PI just yell and chant and point their fingers at the spouse and say, "You cheated, you cheated, you cheated," and that
That's-
goes on for 10 minutes.
That's the
Wow.
punishment. That's the amazing punishment that they got.
Yeah.
Wow.
exactly.
Wow, I'm glad I paid this guy. How much do you think they charge? What would be your guess?
Every minute over 5 is another $100 for the chanting. But you need at
$100
least
every 5
least 10 minutes of footage to actually sue in court. So, yeah, isn't that rough? How they make you charge for more than 5, but you can't get less than 10 like legally.
I know, it sucks.
So dumb. It's like the hot dog bun hot dog problem. Like, just sell me the exact amount that I need.
Exactly.
So you're telling me you have trouble with combining your hot dogs and hot dog buns?
Yeah, I always try to go in like perpendicular.
It's such a problem.
The hot dogs are always too long.
You think I would learn? They are always too long. They're so long. I think maybe I've accidentally been buying taco shells, and I'm just
Mhm.
now realizing it.
Yeah.
Hot dogs are supposed to be crunchy, right?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes
Yeah,
the hot
yeah,
dog
they are.
hangs out of the bun a little bit, and sometimes the bun overshadows the hot dog, and you need it to be the right level on both sides.
I hate it when the bun overshadows my hot dog. You know, I get that you're talented, but like, let me shine sometimes. Let the hot dog shine. Let it
Exactly.
showcase its
Quit
talents.
shining over my
I
hot
had
dog.
so many tasty Chicago dogs this weekend. Have you had a Chicago dog? It's
No.
poppy seed bun.
I love. Hold on. Stop you right there. Love heroin. Keep going.
I haven't figured out if
Opium.
what Chicago hot dogs might be exactly.
I just know.
Yeah.
Poppy seed bun. Dog. Onion.
dog.
Mustard. Tomatoes. What did I say? Onion and a pickle. No ketchup.
What type of
If
pickle?
if you want ketchup, they'll spit on it.
How big is
What
the
if I
pickle?
want spit on it?
It's classic, kosher dill.
Kosher dill? Did you ask for kosher dill?
Yeah, I said, give me the most blessed one.
Do you have to show your Star of David to
Yeah.
get that?
Yeah.
Or did they just give that to like any fucking?
No, they realized I was Jewish because I was complaining a lot.
You can't even. You can't get a kosher dill unless you have a special
Yeah.
a special coin or something like
Yeah.
that.
No, unless you start asking questions and they give you the kosher dill.
If you're a
pickle.
Gentile, they just give you like a cucumber,
Yeah.
Unpickled.
like filthy. It's a filthy, like dirty ground cucumber.
It's not even pickled.
And so
But-
that's good. People like that. People enjoy that and they go after it specifically.
No, yeah,
People are like, I want a whole meal right now. Better get a Chicago dog.
yeah, they're honestly tasty.
A Chicago hog.
What if you forget the poppy seeds? Not a Chicago dog anymore?
Yeah, what kills the Chicago dog? Or is it just
I think
the
Chicago people usually kill things from Chicago.
is it just the style of the dog? Like how the
Yeah,
dog
it's
is made.
styled. Yeah.
Style of the dog.
How is it?
It's the
Is it the
it's
way
the
it's like
placement.
is it the color of the dog?
Yeah, exactly.
Chicago colored?
Yeah, it's red
Are you
and
implying
blue.
that Chicago dogs have race?
No.
It just says they all
Yeah.
have Cubs logos if you look underneath on the bun.
Oh, there it
If
is.
you look underneath them. I see.
I do sometimes forget to check under my dog.
It's right on the bottom.
Make sure it's still
The
good.
doctor recommended procedures to use 2 fingers and gently lift up the dog.
Let me check under my dog really quick. Okay, so the reason why I brought up the private eye
We're right.
Stuff.
Okay.
is because what we're going to talk about is we're going to do a top 10 about what things that happen in movies that can happen in real life, but you just literally it never actually happens, which I feel like private eyes are something that are in movies very frequently, but I mean, I've never really met a private eye besides meeting one incidentally in a car.
They're not public eyes, dude. Like, it'd be bad if you just knew who they were all
Yeah,
the
I'm
time.
just trying to serve that up for you so you could tell me that.
Were you setting me up for that joke?
By private, they mean
I
they're
feel-
not public officials.
Yeah.
Not that they're secretly investigators.
I mean, think what you want.
What else?
You're
I would
just
say
too tuned into
what,
big private eye, okay?
What else are PIs investigating?
Yeah.
Like some money hustling and some shady business. Someone pocketing cash.
Hustle moneying.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they just
Hustling.
they actually just
hustle.
find out information you want to know about a person, I guess. Mainly
or,
just
or
human.
business. Yeah.
They're just stalkers.
So they're just
you
like
pay.
the Google of
Yeah.
people. They're meet Google.
And they can probably get some like top tech secrets out. Like I'm sure Apple and Google have PIs after each other all the time.
I would like someone to
Google
gather
PI.
all of my aunt and uncle's 7-Eleven receipts for me. Do you think a PI could do that? Just like root through their garbage, like a large bipedal raccoon.
Who's bipedal raccoon?
Mhm.
Wait, who's garbage? A 7-Eleven's?
No, my aunt and uncle's. Or 7-Eleven. I want all the receipts that are in the 7-Eleven garbage. I need to start doing some
I just
census
want all the
work on Slurpees.
Who's throwing away their receipts?
I just want all the receipts.
Who are these fucks who are asking for a receipt and then throwing it away immediately?
Yeah, I want all the receipts.
So PIs. So
No.
our top 10 bracket.
Is
Let's-
things that you see in movies that don't happen in real life.
Okay.
Which
and
one is PI?
just PIs as a idea, a concept.
Yeah, like you just really don't run into those very often, but they are very frequently in movies.
Yeah. If I went on a date and the date was like, yeah, I'm a private investigator, I would probably be like, this is the last date we're going to have. I don't want you privately investigating.
So you wouldn't date a private investigator.
Yeah,
No,
you
Isn't
would-
it a
would.
breach of their
yeah, they would never
license?
say that.
But isn't it a breach of their license to date someone that they privately investigate?
Do they have a license?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
I thought it was just like kind of a.
Just a stalker
Yeah,
situation.
Yeah.
but they know
No.
how to do somersaults. They know how to take blurred pictures. I don't need someone with those skills in my life. It's going to
Okay,
come back to
okay.
bite me.
Yeah, imagine your ex being a PI. You could never have any rest.
Yeah, you always awake, just total insomniac. You hear them turning somersaults in the living room and you wonder what dirt they're digging up on you.
You hear the shudder.
John wants to know if you would ever date Joey G, the host from the show Cheaters.
I don't know
Have you
who
ever
that was.
Have you seen that show?
He wears like dumbass sunglasses.
One time he got stabbed on the
shit.
show.
Really?
Yeah.
It's actually the only qualification I require from my dates is that
Okay,
they
I'm
have
making-
been the victim of
I'm
extreme
making a
violence.
list of what we should watch on Saturday. Cheaters,
Yeah, Cheaters.
and
Oh,
Breaking Amish.
Just because we have to bring them up every single podcast, 50 First Dates is officially on Hulu and has answered my prayers, so now I can watch that.
Have we brought that up every podcast?
We've brought up Adam
Is this a
Sandler. every
podcast?
podcast.
Way too often.
Oh God!
American icon.
Stop! If
Adam
you do
Sandler.
the accent, I will stab you like the
Let's
host
just say
of Cheaters.
Holy Wow was only said, Holy Wow!
God!
Holy Wow, Ian!
It's like
You're looking at me, Ian,
I
with your
wonder-
Holy Wow!
I wonder if he still does it.
You think he
Whoa.
does it to his kids? Do you think he does it during
Wait,
sex
this
with his
beer
wife?
is different than the one in here.
I poisoned
What?
that one.
That happened to me once. We bought all these
Drank a
beers.
poisoned beer.
No.
Wait, really quick.
I very specifically
I'll
put
show
that.
the webcam. I'm drinking a
Huh? Read it.
Asahi dry beer, but it was in a Lagunitas little something. A little something.
Wait, so it's the
We're
wrong...
We're actually this like 60 seconds of content.
Wait,
we're
did
gonna
you
put
bring
behind a
that in?
paywall. Like you have to pay for this premium content.
Yeah, Patreon.
You put that in there? Or did
Yeah,
that actually...
I brought a mostly empty box of beer and I put an extra beer in it because I wanted Sam to have at
the other
least
beer?
access to as much beer as I had.
I see.
And I know you won't drink.
I know. Wait.
Let's.
It's
So
because Joe's Amish.
I got
That's
another thing.
true.
Is that really?
I'm also Mormon. at the
Fuck.
same
Wait.
time.
Hold on. We're not allowed to drink for Amish.
Or do
I
you
don't think
make your
so.
own?
I'm no
booze?
longer interested.
Maybe you drink some mead or something,
You just like build barns and have kids.
and like milk goats and churn
I'm not-
butter.
I'm not hearing like a good thing. I'm not hearing like a thing I would
I'm
want.
not hearing a bad thing.
Yeah.
The churn butter that didn't get you.
Come on. Ian loves churning butter.
No.
Back
The
breaking
problem,
His
work.
forearms are so
the
strong.
problem is that the yeah, I do have strong forearms. I am actually really good at that specific motion, the butter churn motion. It's because I churn a lot of butter in my free time. But if my hobby becomes my job, you know,
Yeah.
like I won't enjoy it anymore.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
So you said PIs for your
Wait, I had one thing about the beers. There was a situation where my uncle's roommate came to a party with a 6-pack of beer, and it was like IPA beer, something like that. But there was just like soda in it. and they were glass bottles. They were sealed glass bottles with like Mountain Dew inside these IPA bottles.
What?
It was insane.
What a
John can
prankster.
attest to it.
Wait,
John,
why-
attest
why-
to it.
John,
or
my
I
brother,
think
he brought it to a
Joe was
family
a liar.
party, and we're all like, "Here, try this beer," because it was from Rochester, where I'm from. So they're like, "Oh, we saw this."
Rochester, New York?
Yes.
Where you're from?
Where I'm from.
Where you're from?
Where I'm from. And he was just at a local liquor store. He's like, "Look, it's from Rochester, New York." And we open them up, and it was seriously just Mountain Dew. Unbelievable.
Wait, you bought that at a store?
He bought it at a liquor store.
And you saw him do that?
I mean, he was like an 80-year-old man. I didn't think he was gonna take
Why
old
is
bottles.
your uncle so old?
My uncle's roommate.
Why is your uncle rooming with an 80-year-old man?
I don't know.
Are you-
My uncle has
Is
had
Is your
some of the
uncle
most
rooming
interesting.
with his father?
No, that suddenly like answered or like raised even more questions.
Yeah,
I know. I didn't want to get into those questions. No,
They're
I don't
just
know.
roommates, right?
Actually
just
actually he
roommates.
died earlier this year.
So they were just
R.I.P.
roommates. Did he keep the
R.I.P.
ashes around? Are they still roommates?
No, they're not roommates anymore. I don't think so. Was he sugar? No, he wasn't. Definitely was not a sugar daddy. No, he just. I don't know. It's just an old man who lived.
Who liked to live with other people who were much, much younger.
I mean, my uncle's like 60.
I guess our parents' generation is that old.
I'm
isn't it?
28 years
Maybe-
old.
maybe
Yeah, that's
that's
not weird that
something
my
I don't
uncle
know
that-
would
how
be.
old you are.
That
I don't
happens
need
in
that
real life
existential
that you
crisis.
don't see in movies ever.
Giant robots. Oh wait.
Giant
We're
robots.
talking
No,
about
real
what happens in
things.
real life, but we don't see in movies.
No, we see in movies, but they can happen in real life.
Yeah,
No, but I'm,
robots.
I'm saying that situation
wants-
of an uncle living with an older man, we'd never see that in a movie.
Yeah.
Definitely see that in real life.
Yeah.
I've seen it in real life.
So things you would see
An
in a movie, but
uncle
you wouldn't see in
living
real
with an
life.
older man. That's so not specific. Just the one guy's an uncle. You tell you nothing about the person. He's just an uncle.
That is
and then
kind
the
of a
older
gnarly
man.
concept. Imagine if they did Golden Girls again, but with men. It would be really uncomfortable.
Golden Boys.
Golden Boy. That would be an awful show. There'd be no humor to it at all. It would just be a bunch of guys slowly like drifting
Silver
further and further
guys.
to like the right of the political
And
spectrum.
like spilling food on their shirts.
Yeah,
Well, you
and,
know
like
who would-
making weird noises. Why is there so much shit in your mustache, dude?
You know who's going to be the star of that show? Sam's favorite. Tim Allen.
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ.
Don't you dare bring up that. I thought you were gonna say Tommy Wiseau. My actual
Starring
favorite.
Maybe him too.
Tim Allen, Woody Allen. Who's another?
Lily Allen.
An old Allen wrench.
And
Tommy
with
Wiseau.
guest host Richard Dreyfuss.
Wild stuff.
Alan Kramer. Okay, so
And the corpse of
so-
Alan Rickman.
I have one.
Hello.
It's,
I had one and everyone ignored it. I want to bring it back.
Bring it
so
back.
Giant robot.
Giant robots.
That's a good
Giant
one.
robots, they don't exist in real life.
Why you gotta yuck my yum?
Well, maybe they do. Maybe Ian knows something we don't know. What do you think he's working on?
Ian's building giant
Day in
robots.
and day out.
You guys maybe, I don't know, maybe you've heard of the Roomba?
The most powerful robot in all
I
of
want you to
humanity.
think Roomba
But it's just a broken cat.
big.
Whoa, it
It's a
could
broken
clean
robot.
a bigger room.
Yeah, it'll suck your tits
Roomba.
right off. We upgraded it with level 3 vacuum power.
Very
Wheels.
good.
This has got so many wheels. More wheels than you've ever heard. How many cats can you fit on the top, you ask? A foolish question. 100 and counting. We put more cats on it every day.
The world's biggest
The
Roomba.
tower.
Yesterday,
It's just a giant
And it's
Roomba.
just like all these sedated cats stacked on top of each other.
yeah, I sort of fudged the truth there because we stacked them vertically.
Now, we got someone, Malou in chat says, if someone buys me a Roomba, I'll marry them. Ian?
You'll marry the Roomba?
Oh, oh yeah,
Wow.
that's true. Let's stick to you'll marry the Roomba.
I'm not interested in marriage, but if you want to be my sugar daddy,
What about a sugar baby?
does that mean that the baby pays for me?
Yeah.
I don't
that's-
sugar whatever. I'm not buying dinner
As long as shit's free.
as long as it's
But you just got to
paying.
buy him a Roomba.
Oh, that's all I have to do.
Yeah.
They're so easy to get.
Yeah.
This is a good deal.
Sounds like you're into maybe the sugar baby scenario.
Yeah, I mean maybe.
Will you be my sugar baby
Maybe,
for me?
Baby.
Baby, will you be my?
I do have demands, and it includes an order of mozzarella sticks a week, no less.
Wait, don't Roombas just crash into the wall over and over and over
That's
again?
kind of their whole thing. They don't really have any. So
I ruined the molding.
here's the robotics take. They don't really have any sense of like a map or location, so they just bump shit until they kind of have figured out where they are in the world.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like
Kind
they're
of
ever...
like us.
Yeah.
Wow.
Beat your head against walls until you think you know where you are. But you
Sam
never do.
identifies with a Roomba.
You guys ever just kind of walk around blindly and then find out that you drag dog shit all around the house?
Does that happen in movies?
And why is there always a cat on me? I'm no super Roomba, so it's just one, but
Roomba going over dog shit. That's fucking gross. Oh, that's a schmear.
yeah, that's a
That's a floor
nice
schmear.
creamy smear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just moves so slowly.
Well, it,
like
it
all
depends
the
where
dirt's
you are.
still there on the ground.
Depends where you are on the scale.
I'm sorry. The scale of what?
The shit scale.
The shit scale. Oh, we're not doing this. This is a creamy smear.
Soft pieces with jagged edges.
The fact that the Roomba got over it and then dragged it around for a while. This is no stone.
It's not liquid only.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you know what's funny about language is how with just like sounds that come out of your mouth, you can make another person sad.
Like what? Let's hear it.
Well, like all the things that you just said.
Oh.
So that's one.
1,
Geez.
2,
That wasn't an answer.
3,
4?
4.
Nice.
5.
All right, I'm very good at this game.
Those are 5
I'm something
things.
of an artist. Okay, so
Those
that's
are 5
number
shits.
9. Sam, you had a thing you wanted
Let's
to
hear
say.
it. So Roombas are number 9.
I think giant robots were number 9.
Yeah, Roombas are not really featured in movies at all.
What a sad. So like her, but less interesting. Just a guy who wants to fuck his vacuum.
Far less sentient. I was gonna say circle beds because we were talking about mattresses earlier.
Oh, you're right. Like heart-shaped beds.
Yeah.
That's totally a movie.
Yeah,
thing.
definitely. Those are always in movies.
Yeah.
Or heart-shaped.
Austin Powers had
Do you have
like
to sleep
a lot
like
of circle beds
in a crescent, like when you're in a?
half moon. Yeah.
Heart-shaped bathtubs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've never actually seen that in a movie either.
It's maybe we're just poor.
I've definitely seen that.
Oh no.
You're right. We're not. No, we're not poor. We're just not classy.
Mm-hmm.
These are classy things. Classy things. Classy things. Classy things. Malou says he misses waterbeds. Waterbeds are not. I guess. I feel like they're in movies as often as they exist in real life.
Mhm.
I've never seen a waterbed in person. I've only
I
seen
have.
them in movies. Oh.
Yeah.
I've seen one. I've seen one.
All right. Well, okay.
They don't seem worth
Apparently
it.
they exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Are
really
they
dumb.
cool?
No,
No.
they're awful. And you have to get like rapid insurance on them because
Yeah, I think they go bad really fast.
What do you mean go bad?
Well, they pop.
they pop like the moment you try to have sex on it. It's supposed to be
Who-
like a sexy
hold on,
thing.
I have
Stop,
not had sex
stop.
on a waterbed
Who-
or slept on a
Who
waterbed.
that is fucking is like showing someone their waterbed and like getting turned on.
That's how you get the girl or man in the bed.
No,
is
that's
I have a
That's
waterbed.
literally, yeah, that was a
Yeah.
thing.
So that doesn't seem sexy. On the other hand, if I went to someone's house and they're like I have a waterbed, I would have like an urgent need to be on the bed
Yeah,
to find out.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess once you're in the bed, like it's just
You
a hop,
might as
skip,
well
and a
start
jump to
giving
fucking
it, giving it on.
Is there a sheet over the waterbed, or are you just like going at it raw on the mattress? Is it vinyl?
You
yeah,
should try to
it's,
stick it
it's
raw.
like a vinyl.
Ick.
Yeah.
Seems
I mean,
hot.
it's just an air mattress filled with water, essentially, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, there it is. It all came together. So do you fill it indoors or do you fill it outdoors and then like lug it indoors?
Now, what about a heart-shaped?
Yeah, you need like a
waterbed?
hose. You need to
A
bring in a hose.
heart-shaped waterbed.
That's romantic.
What about a heart-shaped number
That is
waterbed?
romantic.
Could you divide the bed in half and then have different amounts of like hot and cold water on each side of the bed and like extra
Ooh.
water in one
So, like a
side?
hot side and a cold
A
side.
number bed, a sleep number waterbed,
Yeah, one side is really like sloshy and makes a lot of
and
noise.
the other side is filled with like Vaseline 'cause
That
it's
one's
thicker.
just,
Yeah,
that one's just filled with
Extra
sand.
noisy.
sand bed.
Oh, this feels like sleeping on the ground.
I'd like to introduce my new bed concept, number carpet. It's 2 carpets. They don't change. That's it.
Hold on, let me give you a little.
I'm pepper.
Malu says you fill it indoors. You don't fill it up like outside.
But
I
why?
mean-
You don't have a hose in your house. I only have a hose outside my house.
Imagine draining it too.
Ugh.
Can't move
Outside,
it.
right?
Ugh.
Oh yeah, you can't make. You just drink it. You gotta take little sips.
You
Yeah,
slowly
that's
drink
actually
your
one
water
thing. You'll
breath.
never be thirsty in bed anymore.
Yeah.
Every waterbed comes with a silly straw.
All right.
Yum,
So
yum, yum.
Okay.
so heart-shaped water
Good
beds.
morning.
Heart-shaped
I
bed.
don't think
Heart-shaped. I think
there we go.
heart-shaped anything.
Just weird beds.
Like heart-shaped bathtubs and beds seem to be common in movies in my
yeah,
experience.
yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, true love.
Happily ever after.
Yeah, I think it's only in movies. I don't know anyone who actually really likes each other that much.
Yeah, everyone that's married is honestly just doing it for the tax benefits.
The tax benefits or that like weird wall of crosses and inspirational quotes.
Oh yeah.
Like live, laugh, love.
Once you get married, you gotta have a dream poster.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or I
A
mean,
bunch of Hobby Lobby decorations.
yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what did I see the
Not
other day?
poster,
Remember I
but,
texted you? It wasn't Hobby
wood
Lobby.
cutout, yeah.
It was something else.
I don't know.
Ah, fuck.
I
It
don't
was
read my
Hobby
text
something
messages.
else.
Yeah, that is good. I forgot.
Damn it.
I don't read my text messages because I need plausible deniability when I eventually get Amber alerted.
Wait,
Yeah.
you think you're gonna get Amber alerted?
Why not?
I don't
I'm a
know,
cool
because
kid.
you're like
Someone ought to kidnap me sometime.
you're
Oh, look,
like
this is just
a
untapped
tall
treasure.
27-year-old man.
Short.
Okay. So so true love.
So,
True
I
love?
think
So true love is
your
number
chances
7.
of getting kidnapped are pretty low.
Why you gotta step in my dreams? I just want a strapping young lad to put me in the back of a van, promising me treats and sweets and bicycles and candy.
Oh, you want a little Stockholm syndrome kind of thing.
Yeah,
So you
I-
want to be forced into a relationship.
No, I don't want the relationship part. I just want someone.
don't want
I
the
just want someone to upend my life.
Ah.
You know.
I
also
see.
love windowless vans, and I have
Mhm.
not been in one, but I've heard.
Especially on a summer's day.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun to roll around.
I've
with
always
those
kind of wanted.
seats.
I've always kind of wanted to see.
I love when they take turns.
I've
and
always.
you-
I've always wanted to see if I could figure out, like where the van was geographically by just like feeling when it turns, you know, and see if I can like
Yeah.
backtrack it so that when I inevitably make it to like the rotary dial phone in the kidnapper's house, I can try to go to the police, drive 5 seconds down 5th, take a right. I smelled kebabs. Then you take a left.
I love a rotary dial
Yeah,
phone.
I guess that's number 4 is the rotary dial phone. you do see those in movies.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
new
and
movies.
those are not. Those
Are
were
we
never
on
an event.
4? Did
invention.
you start counting down from 7?
Yeah, I think we're at like 6,
Because
What?
we
7 or 6.
at the top
Probably
we
that.
had PIs, then we had robots, then we had beds in general, beds
Circle
or
beds,
or
heart
construct.
beds.
Now, true love is what we got. Kidnapping. What is kidnapping number 5? No. You know what? I took
mean,
too
if
much.
the only movies you
I
ever-
took too much thought real estate.
Only if the other movie you ever watch is Taken, or Taken 2, or Taken 3. You really think they'd figure it out by that
Yeah,
time?
you would. Why?
Wait,
like,
is there a Taken
but-
3?
Yeah, there definitely is a Taken 3.
Liam, keep a
Just
closer
keep
eye on
shitting
your
out
kids.
these garbage movies.
If your kids get kidnapped once, shame on you. If your kids get kidnapped twice,
You got hot kids.
yeah.
Maybe they should go into show business.
should open up an
You should be proud of
OnlyFans
your
account.
DNA.
Yeah.
I do think we should get an OnlyFans account for this. I know we were trying to get Pornhub. OnlyFans would be good too. Anyway, we can somehow market this as sex.
Yeah, well, we'll download it onto Pornhub, right?
Can we?
I think
You can make
uploading
an
it
account
on a
for
Pornhub
free?
unless you happen to have the Pornhub server.
Oh my
Mm.
God, Ian, you're so fucking smart. Ian,
Hey,
Can you
Joe.
download
I'd
it?
like more of your nudity on this.
I want you to kill yourself, but when you do, can you kill me too? Can you sort of like suicide homicide?
No one
Mm.
ever calls it that.
They don't?
It's a murder-suicide.
Yeah, Ice-T called it that. in
A
Special
suicide
Victims.
homicide?
Everything
In
I know
Law and
about
Order.
I've
crime-
never heard someone call it a
Every-
suicide. Or,
Everything I know about
or you
crime
said
came
suicide.
from SVU.
Ice-T
Yeah.
on SVU.
Yeah, it's like, so you're telling me
So you're telling me
this guy
No. Look, John
killed
Mulaney
his
did
wife and then
this. John Mulaney did this. We can't.
oh yeah, you're right.
We can't double
can't.
down.
Whoa.
Okay, so
Suicide, murder. It's murder suicide.
I don't care.
I guess that was John Mulaney.
Wait,
It's
are you
weird when
thinking suicide homicide, like the person kills you after
Say
they killed
so.
themselves?
You
What
think
part of
that-
suicide
hey,
homicide
that's
is
not-
difficult to
that's not my idea.
understand?
It
All the words
sounds
you
like-
need are in the phrase.
It sounds like I put my head next to your head, shot myself first, and killed
Maybe
you after.
did. I'm not gonna
so
like
that
paint.
I
I'm
commit
not gonna
suicide
spoon feed
first, and then you
and I just die
homicided
as like
after.
a background noise.
And then I film it all, and it's uploaded onto Pornhub.
It absolutely is uploaded onto Pornhub. There are
You can
people who-
upload that onto Pornhub. That's fine.
Yeah.
You don't
Cool.
need my parents.
It's the only place to load
You don't
it.
need my parents' approval.
Nice.
Are you 18 though?
Mm.
I would say another movie thing is when this is another rom-com thing when like the main character sees their crush, and then before walking by them, they like take a moment to themselves, take a deep breath in, and then like walk by them all flaunty, and then their crush like looks up and notices them and like gazes at them for a while. Like that never
Yeah.
happens.
That doesn't happen.
Reciprocation, being liked, people thinking you're hot. Which one? What about? Is it just the whole scenario you painted is the next number on the list, or is there
Yeah.
something really fundamental?
Well, no
like-
one enters a room in slow motion. That definitely doesn't happen.
Y'all don't do that.
Ian, when you go on a
Wait.
date, when you go on a date,
It has slow
and the
motion
person
programmed
and the
onto him.
person comes to your apartment,
That's a feature.
and they knock on your door to pick you up, and you open the door, do you open it slowly and go like that?
The Ian in me wants to say that's never happened to me, but the not Ian in me says, of course I do that.
You always have Barry White playing in the background.
I run at 90 frames a second when I'm on a date, and I always have a fan behind me, and I
That's
just
really
real
fast.
slow.
90
Yeah,
frames a
you'd be
second.
so smooth.
I am so goddamn smooth, yeah. And
Yeah.
just
But you slow it down to 30 frames, so you're
Yeah.
going 1/3 speed.
what's
So
crazy?
You film it at the 90 and then you
Yeah,
slow
but
it
yeah, I'm
down.
gonna up it. What's weird is that I when the door opens and the wind is just billowing out of the house, which is not the way wind normally goes in the house. It makes my
Yeah.
dress flutter. I don't know why I have a dress on.
Ooh.
But when we clip to the next scene and I'm walking at normal speed again, I have like a tux on. It's a weird thing that happens every time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Ian, you inspired me.
I've never done that before.
Wind blowing
Unless it was
windows
like to
open.
kill yourself. What?
Wind blowing windows open. That happens in movies a lot.
Oh, like the shutters get. Yeah.
Yeah, that happens in movies a lot. I've never even gotten close to anything like that
Yeah, I've
happening.
never even
lived in the
seen a
Midwest.
window.
You've never lived in the Midwest, though.
I've lived in the Northeast.
Okay, so
So different.
I lived in the
correct.
Great Lakes region.
Two different words.
you've never lived in the mid. When you're in Chicago, if you decide to live in a little farmhouse, if you
What?
decide to live in a compound similar to the compound you currently live in,
In a farm.
your
on-
shutters will probably blow open at some point.
What about during Santa Ana winds like are going on right now here? That's pretty windy.
What about by the Windy City Liquor Store that's located in San Diego, California, but it has the name Windy City Liquor Store?
San Diego, the Windy City.
Yeah.
That's how everyone remembers it. Yeah, what about that one, Ian?
This is off topic.
Ian, what about their windows?
I used to have a thing where I
All
called,
windows matter, Sam.
I used to have a thing where I called every city the Windy City, and I thought it was really funny. But I have grown as a person, and I won't participate in this joke.
Well, apparently I have not. So
Windy City Heat.
suck on that. That's
okay,
right.
cool. So windows blowing
But
open.
windows blowing open. Have you ever seen the first sex scene in Risky Business?
I've honestly never seen a window.
Cool. Sam already made
I
that
already
joke.
made that joke.
Oh, fuck.
But yours is funnier because you said it again.
I'm laughing. I am laughing through my
I
nose.
do them really hard
Yeah, did you break your
for the
headphones?
joke. I hope I didn't. I kind of hope I did, because then I have an excuse to participate in.
Consumerism.
Yeah, I am fundamentally a red-blooded capitalist.
Yeah, I kind of
With
like the
Ellen.
headphones off move.
I hate the poor.
Can you hear me?
I hate
Yeah, we
social
can hear you.
justice.
Cool.
I hate equality. I hate kindness. Jeff Bezos has done nothing wrong. He's a great person.
I know.
If you
Amazon
die
is
on an
just
pretty
Amazon
sexy,
floor,
too.
like that's on you, you should eat more vegetables probably, and you can afford them despite the fact that you have no money.
Oh, I was going to make a joke in text, but I decided to save it just to tell you in person, but it really doesn't land the same way because it needs a picture that I don't have.
I've got a question. Is it
Oh,
going to
yeah,
land
that's
for
good.
the? Is it going to land for the audience?
Explain it
No,
more.
maybe.
Okay.
So let me explain it more for you. I got a McFlurry and I was thinking of taking a picture of the spoon and sending. Does anyone need a load bearing beam or anything like that? Because
Oh,
I have an
okay.
extra one.
Was that last time or the
That's
time
good.
before?
I think that might have been last time.
Last time was good.
Yeah.
It's every episode now is going to be compared to.
That
Well,
one.
I think it skips a generation. Like every other
Every
episode
other-
was
okay.
good.
Yeah,
That's
like
how we
hair
have to-
loss.
I shouldn't have told my sister to listen to this one then.
Hey sis,
I don't call her that.
What do you call her?
sissy.
Her name,
Ah,
And what's that?
Catherine. Actually, I call her Catten mostly. I
Mm.
don't
cat.
know if she's on here.
Did you say Catten?
Who is on here? Can you see if there's any weird usernames or anonymous like handles that might be her? Everyone on Twitch can comment. So if your name is Catherine and you are a woman and you live in Colorado at my sister's address, which only she would know, leave a comment that says that you're that person.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
Or
Or
that
don't.
you're some other Catherine that moves into
Yeah,
that house.
If you are a
and
second
killed
Catherine who
the
is wearing my
first
sister's
Catherine.
face, you can also comment. I will take you in as my new family member. As long as you have roughly my sister's face.
As
even
long
if it's
yeah,
just skin
and the
stapled to your
address. That's
head.
what
Yeah, the
Ian
address is
cares
really-
the most about.
That's where my emotional attachment is
I
the
don't think she's
address.
here.
Okay, that's fine.
yeah.
She might be though.
That's fine. Much like my father, never hear from me when I need him.
Oh, dental dad.
Dental
Okay,
dad.
so something that
It's
happens
a shame
in
we lost
movies.
all that dental dad comment that we did. Commentary? It was just audio, wasn't it? This
Yeah.
was before we were filming.
Mm-hmm.
Once we get a Spotify
Well,
account,
we're not filming.
We're filming, all right.
We are recording this
The producers are here.
on. We're recording this
behind
on
the room.
film, and we're
wow, that's
taking
awful
this in.
semantic of you. Once we get a shitty Spotify account, we can just release all the just the best cuts from.
Yeah, what if you're like that much of a movie douche that you're like, we are not filming?
This
there's
is
no
not
film in
a
this
motion picture. Okay,
Jesus H Christ.
we are not
We're
filming.
recording.
We
All
are
right.
Onto an
recording.
SD card, a digital.
All right, what number are we at?
We're recording
Yeah,
straight
that's a
to
great
floppy
question.
disk.
I would like to know what number we're at as
Sam,
well.
Sam, you got one? Did you have one?
Oh, something that happens in a movie that hasn't happened in real life. We already said true.
I mean, I
love.
guess
Well,
getting, like-
rarely, you true love. See, it's a good one because
It
it,
is-
doesn't
It is
happen.
fine. I guess
People are
getting
garbage.
like getting hit in the nuts happens in real life, but not nearly as often as it happens in movies.
Can I revive?
What?
I'm gonna yes and you.
Wait.
No,
Yeah.
hitting in the nuts. But I think what doesn't happen in real life is the weird loud sound that happens when you get hit in the nuts. Yeah.
Like you're actually cracking nuts. Like
If it really happened, I think people would give like ball checking like the amount of gravity it deserves. But instead, it's like there's no sound at all, and it just hurts very badly. And I wanna throw
yeah,
up.
it mainly just hurts.
Weird
really
how you
badly.
want to throw up out of your eyes afterwards.
Oh
Isn't
my
that
god,
strange?
it is such a ridiculous feeling.
Yeah.
It does not hurt in your nuts.
At
This
all.
is something I can really relate to. Yeah. So I
No, but now we're
this is
actually we're
good,
telling you
we
now.
can describe to someone who doesn't know what it feels like. It literally doesn't hurt here. It is all the way like from here.
It hits you
into
right in your ovaries.
Yeah, like where they
Really?
would, and then like in your eyes for some reason.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty brutal. I used to
Same.
punch my older cousins in the nuts all the time
And
when I was a
you
young
knew.
child.
In the nuts.
I was a very young boy, so I didn't know.
You're young like 2,
No, like 6.
and just no one had given you like a reality check.
by punching a 6-year-old in the nuts.
Yeah. This
No.
is my political campaign. Punch every
Granted-
6-year-old in the nuts.
Granted, it returned because then, like 4 years ago, my cousin that I would punch in the nuts all the time, his son punched me in the nuts. So
It comes around.
Does come
goes
around.
around,
You know he
comes
pumped-
back
he-
around.
I have one.
He my baby.
Hot college guys picking up high schoolers in cool cars.
Ooh, I
'Cause
really hope that doesn't happen in real life.
Like any college person that goes back to high school is like not hot and also just really weird for visiting their high school.
I have
Yeah.
a rebuttal to what
Okay.
you just said.
Is it the cool car?
Guys who enlist in the army inevitably buy cool, shitty cars with their only money, and
Mhm.
then go to high schools.
Oh yeah, because
to
that's
pick
like
up
their
chicks.
last seed of joy that
Yeah.
they think that they've
They look
peaked.
kind of good because they are in the army.
They work out. They have an income.
Yeah.
and they have a nice shitty car.
And they have a high school girlfriend, or where
I mean,
does that
I mean, if
she's
you're
at
if
least
you're enlisted,
17.
your wife probably.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
she's at least 17.
Whatever age lets her consent. Jesus Christ.
It's
It's fucked. That's a fucked thing. But I'll go with this. Sure. A hot guy who also has a hot car, who also picks up high school girls. What are you doing?
fuck, swirlies. We talked about this before.
Oh,
Swirlies.
we yeah. did
talk
Oh my
about
God,
swirlies.
swirlies literally have never happened.
Or
And, I
just
mean, they
like-
have to have at least happened once.
Yeah.
But come
Should
on.
we give each other swirlies just so we know?
Yeah.
You know, the
So we know what it
experience.
feels
I mean,
like.
it's insane.
We'll live stream it.
Yeah,
Who-
we'll do that Saturday.
Yeah, if we
Can
get
we get a webcam
if we get
in
to
the
1,000 subscribers, we'll we'll broadcast ourselves giving each other
How about
swirlies.
10. How about if we get 10 subscribers?
No, I don't want to be that cheap.
I mean, can we afford to not be that cheap right now?
Fine,
Beggars can't
10.
be choosers, friend.
Fine. 15.
15.
If we get 15
We get 15
subscribers,
subscribers,
we
we'll
will
get
live
swirlies.
stream swirlies.
That is a promise.
All three of us will get swirlies.
Oh, what an awful. Yeah, it's whatever. It's all the same
We'll
water.
have to draw straws. Yeah.
We'll
We'll
bleach the
flush
toilet.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
you have to flush
all
it.
right, all right.
Yeah, you have to. That's
Yeah,
right.
you have to flush
if we
it.
at any point do one of these Twitch streams and 15 people show up, does that include YouTube, or is it? Are we doing? Because we never check YouTube.
I mean, I'm talking paid subscribers.
Oh Jesus! So never,
Maybe.
ever, never. None
Maybe
of us are
not.
talented. I think we've all accepted that.
Well,
Hmm.
if we get the Pornhub going, then we can maybe
Ooh.
make some money.
Hey,
If we
when
get
you
the
move to
Pornhub going,
Chicago,
then
how
we
are we
can-
gonna keep doing this?
I could call in.
Get a
John
microphone.
says long distance peeing. That happens way more in real life.
What does that even mean?
Definitely. I think I remember being in school and trying to stand as far away from the urinal as possible
Yeah,
without just peeing all
I
over the
did.
ground.
I did that in. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was fun.
I actually. This is a weird.
Sam, have you ever
flex.
tried to do that?
Yeah, I feel like we're just going off things that I really just I can't make a comment on.
Weird flex.
Go
I
for
won a
it?
contest for longest pee.
Really?
At, summer camp one year. No one liked
Wait,
me.
for
so
time or distance?
distance.
Hmm.
Wow.
The trick is to wait until the absolute last second.
What about distance? You ever been able to get that?
That is what I.
Or sorry, time.
The longest time?
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever kept.
2 minutes
track.
straight.
Do you ever start
Ooh.
the watch?
2 minutes straight.
2 minutes is good. You have to really like get a steady flow going.
Yeah.
Laminar.
Or like maybe just a series of trickles.
That takes heavy
Ooh,
drinking.
spurts.
Oh yeah. How long of time do you have between your
So
second flex and third flex?
So
of-
you get better at that the older you get. When you're like, at least as a man, when your prostate stops functioning correctly.
what, the distance?
No, the time.
Because you just kind of drizzle travel.
Yeah.
You're just pissing on your
Just
nutsack.
absolutely minimal control required.
You have to stand over the toilet. No pressure.
Oh, hey, what number are we at?
I think we got one more. Let's just go for number one.
Like
I think a top
throwing
7
throwing
is-
up your homework the last day of school in the air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one ever runs out of school and throws their homework up in the air.
Can I extend that?
Yes. You don't have to ask for consent.
Celebrating in general. Celebrations.
I definitely.
I celebrate
That never
plenty in
I've
my
gone
life.
to celebrations.
Never happened. I don't know.
Did either of you throw your hat up when you graduated?
No, because I mounted a bunch of fucking mechanical shit to my hat and it would have killed someone.
Aw,
Damn.
Yep.
I did.
you did.
Hmm.
I
it hurt
also
someone?
did,
Did you
but
sharpen
I
the
threw
edges?
mine too hard and it hit someone else's, and it really didn't go up that high.
Oh, you're talking about high school.
Mhm.
Well, I didn't go to college, so yeah.
I did throw my hat. No, did we? I don't remember. It was such a long time ago. I blocked out most of the
Mine was
stories.
longer ago.
Wow, good for Joe. Sam, do you want to? Should we just?
I am the oldest. Thank you. Thank you. I'm the
Yeah.
oldest, but the most youthful.
And somehow not the closest to death.
What does that mean?
Whatever you want, to
Does
mean, baby.
does that mean I'm gonna die?
Maybe.
Well, I'm not.
So let's
I
run.
refuse to admit that.
Let's run through our 10 if we got 10.
If we got, there's no way.
Private Eye,
Private Eye.
giant robot.
Giant robot. Super Roomba.
Super Roomba. We could just stick with Super Roomba.
Super Roomba.
Super Roomba, heart water beds.
Heart
Oh,
shaped water bed.
Heart water bread.
True love.
Heart water breads.
Water breads.
Oh yeah, True Love.
True love.
Douchey college guys going back to high school.
Oh yeah. Swirlies.
Swirlies.
The rom-com moment, the slow motion moment.
Yeah, slow motion
People moving in
rom-coms.
slow motion. That does happen a lot more in movies. We didn't really dig into that one, but I think
You
this
told
happened
us
in
all
real
about
life.
how it happens to you.
Oh, you're right. I sort
You
of
operate at-
canonically
you operate at
established that
90
that's a
frames
real
a s-
thing that does happen. Okay,
You operate at 90 frames a second,
Correct.
and you break it down
I'm
to
wrong.
yeah.
Throwing up your homework into the air,
Throwing your homework into the
Throwing
air.
up.
throwing it up at all.
Yeah.
No one throws up.
No one.
That's not how stomachs work. You fucking idiots. No one's ever done it. No one ever will do it. Getting
What
kicked in
about
the balls.
eating dinner with your family?
Getting kicked in the balls. I'm sorry, Joe. What?
Yeah, what?
Eating dinner with your family?
People
never-
do that.
Yeah,
I
Every
don't know.
thing.
What about eating breakfast with your family?
that doesn't happen.
Yeah, not really.
Not
Only on
unless you're
like
at the Waffle House.
Sunday.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so
What
eating
day is
breakfast. If we needed more, eating breakfast with your family.
Really, just a lazily sliding that one in.
Yeah,
at
or like
the
getting
end.
woken up by your mom in your room, and sleeping naked, and then getting startled by it. Ooh, getting caught
Getting caught
masturbating.
masturbating.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
That
That's
happens in movies
awesome.
all the time. Never happened to me.
Nearly got caught once, but
Ooh, by the skin of your teeth.
well, the skin of something. Sam, you ever been caught?
Not almost, but not.
Nice.
Very good.
Chaboy also. I don't have anything clever to add to the end of this one. I'm kind of reaching the end of like
John wants to know where
Wow.
you went to high school.
I went to
Did they teach evolution or did they teach creationism?
both.
Great.
Really? They taught both?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I went to a Catholic high school
I'm surprised
So-
they taught evolution.
at all. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow,
yeah.
what a progressive Catholic high school.
I mean, when I say they taught, yeah, I mean, question mark. I've explained to people that I've since wanted to read like actual texts on evolution, and people give me weird looks when I say that. And I'm like, it's not because I don't agree with it. It's because I feel like I don't have anything. I don't have anything to add here.
Well,
Yeah, my mental.
We've got our
I'm
10.
functioning at like 20%
we've got our
right
10
now.
and we named them, and if
so
anyone
that's like 10% more than normal. Do you want to snort for me? give me a little piggy snort.
Ian's so funny.
Pepper, I'm Pepper.
So, I think we got our 10. Maybe. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
If you
nothing
can go
matters.
you can go back and count the 10. We went through them. Thank you everyone for coming. Ian, bottom left, wave to everybody.
Okay, I feel like
Sam,
Yeah.
bottom right, wave.
Parade him around like.
Sam, Sam, bottom right, wave to Ian.
do it or he'll beat us again.
Yeah.
I don't want to get hit. Wave to the fucking camera.
Come on, I'm not.
Help me.
I guess I
Help.
became synonymous with the corn man. Thank you for coming, everybody. This is Holy Wow.
Holy wow.
And we'll
wow,
be
wow,
back
wow,
next
wow, wow.
Tuesday with more arbitrary conversation.
And
We
thanks,
will-
thanks for listening. If you thought this was a World of Warcraft podcast,
Yeah.
and it has nothing to do with it, and so thanks for sticking around to the end.
Thanks for sticking around.
Remember,
Maybe we'll talk about it next time.
if you want to
we
see
don't
us,
know yet.
if you want to see us all get swirlies, literally all you have to do is get yourself and 14 of your closest or most hated friends together,
Mhm.
and each donate a penny.
Oh, okay.
That would legally meet the minimum requirements, and then all of us will get a toilet shower.
How about just $100?
How much is $100?
No, no.
It's exactly $100.
Oh, I was asking in Bitcoin. No, how much? How about just $100?
We're never gonna get that.
Why not? Maybe
Honestly,
maybe
dream
someone.
big.
I mean, $100 is not that big.
Dream
All right.
a hundred
Can we
whole
keep-
dollars.
Yeah.
There's no way anyone's listened all the way to the end. So sure, if we get 100 or
If we can get a
15
$100 donation, all three of us will get swirlies on stream.
If
So
we
when
get
your unemployment
just-
comes in next week,
Fuck yeah.
if we
Give
get
it to us.
just 15 paid subscribers, one of us will get a swirly.
and it's gonna be Joe.
I think it is gonna be Joe. He kind of wants it.
It's his
Whatever.
toilet.
Whatever. You guys can't even pick me up. You're not strong enough. Fucking losers.
Cool.
All right, if you want to
night,
find out if Sam
everyone.
and Ian are strong enough, donate $100. Thank you for
I got
coming.
Bad news. I don't think we are.
Yeah, we're strong.
Emotionally
we're
strong,
strong.
but not physically.
Thank you, everyone. We love you, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
We love you so much. Bye.